Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of time, man. I just got done watching a video of Loser Maxine, and he's saying that he has no social life, no friends, no girlfriend. So he has accepted that he will be alone for the rest of his life. And bro, you are digging your own grave, man. You feel what I'm saying? Um, you don't want to chase money, so therefore, yeah, a lot of guys will be alone, until they get the money right. And he don't want to chase the money; he want to chase video games. So, yeah, dude, you're gonna be forever alone, man. But just by your actions, you're digging your own grave. Hold on one second, man. Let me turn on my side. Oh, fuck it. He doesn't want to make new friends. He doesn't want to get out there and socialize. He doesn't want to make an effort to get a girlfriend in his life, or even a female interested in him, man. Look, man, I got females interested in me, but I'm not making the effort to try to be with them or get into a relationship. He he doesn't want to get the bag. He wants a woman without the bag. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't want to make the effort to get out there and get him a woman in his life. Yeah, he's claiming he's sub 5, but to me, he's a 4 or 5 in looks. Okay, he's not a 3. Okay, he's not hideous. So it's like, dude, you are like digging your own grave. I went to the comment section. I was like, bro, you are digging your own grave, man. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to get a woman. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to get the bag. He doesn't want to make friends. But he's saying that he got Asperger's or whatever. He got social anxiety. All right, baby. Size, man, because it's not working. Hold on one second, man. I gotta. This fucking cover keeps slipping. All right. So, yo, bro, you are digging your own grave. You gotta get out there. You gotta force yourself to make friends. You gotta get out there with people. You feel what I'm saying? I suggest you fly aside, cause you would get better with people over time, man. You know, hey, he rather play with the joystick than chase the bag. Yeah, that's how people are, man. I'm not saying that playing video games is wrong, but when you choose to play more video games than chase the bag, then yeah, you are digging your own grave. I'm gonna say it again, bro. You are digging your own grave. You know what I'm saying? You are digging your own grave. It's like, bro, what are you doing? It's like you out here, you chasing. You don't want to chase the bag. You don't want to self improve, but you'll play video games until the cows come home. You feel what I'm saying? I can tell this guy plays a lot of video games because as he talks over the comment, as he talks over the video games, you know what I'm saying? I could tell that he done got to the highest level of the video game and shit. You know what I'm saying? you know, damn, he played Skyrim. Skyrim is something that you got to spend a lot of hours. You know what I'm saying? Spend a lot of hours putting into. You feel what I'm saying? Skyrim is something that you got to put like at least 1,000 hours into. So you put all that energy and hours into the video game. Hold on 1 second, man. This fucking cover. I used to play Skyrim, man. It was a very good game. I know you had. I know about it because I put a lot of hours into Skyrim myself, man. I think I beat it like twice or something. And I went and did. I think I beat it with black magic or something like that, or dark magic. And then I beat it with being really strong or something like that. But those type of games, you got to really put a lot of energy and a lot of hours into. So uh, instead of doing that, why don't you chase this bag, man? You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to do that, man. That's why I say you're digging your own grave, man. You ain't chasing this bag out here. You're not trying to become better. You just say, fuck it. I come accept that I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life. Just listen to him how he's talking and shit, man. Just listen to how he's talking. He's talking about I'm just gonna have to be by myself for the rest of my life. And I'm like, damn, that's a bad way to go, bro. Like, you could be chasing the bag and get out of this situation instead of staying there for the rest of your life. Damn. When I look at some of these celebrities like Jean Claude Van Damme, Tupac, and, and even like P Diddy and Jay Z, they worked their way out of their situation, bro. They didn't sit there and just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna be here for the rest of my life." You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna get myself out of the situation because I'm not gonna stay here for the remaining years of my life. You know what the remaining years of your life is like? We're talking about like all 80 years. That means you're not gonna dedicate any time chasing the bag. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna get old and gray by yourself. Is that what it is, man? He's 36. So that means he's gonna be 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, all the way up to 50, 51, 52, 50, 53, and then all the way up to 60. So all them years you're gonna spend your years by yourself playing video games and just coping. It's like, damn, you know, um, it's like pick one thing, man. You can either chase the bag and be out of your situation in 3 or 4 or 5 years, or you can stay in that situation for the next 27 years. It's your choice, bro. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? I mean, damn, you have to pick one path. Pick one path. You feel me? You gotta pick one path. I picked the bag way because I know eventually I'm gonna get the bag before I die. Before I die, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna eventually live good before I die. You feel what I'm saying? So you already have sealed your fate. You have said, you know what? I'm just gonna have to be alone for the rest of my life. I have accepted the fact that I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life. You're digging your own grave, man. You know, it might be over him, man. It is over for him, bro. He's still a virgin. Like he's 36 and he's a virgin, and he's living with his parents. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never had no coochie before, bro. It never began for him. Just listen to what he was saying. It's like he's saying that you accept the fact that you're gonna be alone for the rest of your life. It's like, okay, but you're not even trying to get out of that situation, bro. You're not even out here chasing bags. You're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? You have chosen your fate already. You gave up. So now you're gonna be stuck in an abyss for the rest of your life. See, if you at least you get some money, you'll have options. You'll be like sugar daddy. You'll have women that's around you, giving you coochie every now and then. You feel what I'm saying? If you get the bag, you'll be able to get women around you, you know. But if you decide to not chase the bag, you feel me? If you decide not to chase the bag, you're gonna be there like Mr. 27 years. 27 years alone. The years are gonna keep on going by, bro. You're not gonna make any progress. It's like you're not even gonna fucking like be climbing out of the abyss by yourself alone slowly. You're not gonna be able to. You feel what I'm saying? At least if you're chasing a bag, bro, you're climbing slowly out of the abyss that you're in right now. You're closing. You're climbing out of the abyss. You feel what I'm saying? You slowly but surely you're climbing out. But you mean to tell me that you're gonna be staying there in the abyss for the rest of your life, never to get out? Never? Not even 5 years from now, you're gonna be stuck in that abyss. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna be stuck in the abyss for the rest of your life. You're not gonna get out. That's a life sentence. You know that, right? When you give up like that, that's a life sentence forever. You're gonna be in a cell forever, like El Chapo. El Chapo would never see the light of day. Okay, you know, Suge Knight ain't never getting out of jail. Tupac would never wake up from his death. You feel what I'm saying? Suge Knight he will never get out of jail. He's done for it. He got a life sentence, man. That means he'll be in jail for the remaining years of his life until he croak. He'll be behind bars when he die. They're gonna have to take his body out. You know what I'm saying? He'll never get out and be able to enjoy life. But if you're chasing the bag, you see, at least you got some type of hope. You know what I'm saying? When you're chasing the bag, at least you got a time and place where you're gonna get out. You got a get out date, a release date. You know, some motherfuckers that go to jail for 5, 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? And they're relieved that they wasn't going. They're not going to spend the rest of their life in jail. You know, you see Diddy when he beat those RICO charges. You see how he put his face inside the chair. You know, he was relieved that he didn't get. He was relieved that he didn't get a life sentence. You see what I'm saying? It, a life sentence is worse than anything that you could ever imagine. Can you imagine just one day, somebody that says, hey, fuck that. We're going to lock you behind bars for the rest of your life. I mean, damn, how would you feel? You'd be devastated because your life would be over. You see, now you're free. You got a choice to go to school, or you got a choice to get the bag, or even chase the bag. You got a choice to become an actor if you practice enough. You can become a good actor. You got a choice to chase the lottery bag. You got a choice to do all that stuff. But when you choose a life sentence, you have no choices at all. That means like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 20, 30 years. You're going to be stuck in that same situation for many years, not just a few years. You know what I'm saying? Like when you chase the bag for only a few years. You know what I'm saying? And then you come out. But to be in a situation for the remaining years of your life, that's the worst thing that you could ever choose for your life, bro. That means the end. That means you're gonna be playing video games and eating flaming hot Cheetos for the rest of your life. That's it. Eating potatoes, potato chips, Lay's potato chips, and playing video games, and you're just never gonna get out of that situation that you're in. You feel what I'm saying? You know. So you have chosen your fate by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody have chose it for you. Nobody didn't choose it for you. That means for the remaining years of your life, you will be there. You will never ever see the light. You know what I'm saying? Um, I hate when people do that, man. This is gonna drive you crazy, by the way, because you're gonna go many years, and then you're gonna break. You're gonna break. You're gonna break. You know, this is gonna destroy you mentally, and your physical. Your physical. My bad. I didn't mean to say your physical. Your mental health is going to decline rapidly from being alone for all those years, because you're not meant to be alone. You know what I'm saying? In your lifetime, this is not healthy to be alone. Being alone, it sucks, bro. If you don't got animals around, uh, you don't have people around that help you, you're not gonna. Your mental health throughout the years is gonna fade, bro. You're gonna turn into what's up with it, kicks. He said Jodeci. You're gonna turn into a monster, bro. You're gonna be very bitter when you get old. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I tell people like this: please don't choose a life sentence, man. Don't just give up like that, man. You just gave up, and you say you'll never get a girlfriend, you'll never have a social life. You know what I'm saying? Just give up like that, man. It's not gonna work. Don't give up. Choose the bag chase. At least you'll be out in the future instead of never getting out. You feel what I'm saying? At least when you choose the bag chase, it eventually you're gonna get out. You're gonna be like, okay, it took me 5 years, but I got out. It's better than 27 or 28 years. You know what I'm saying? Stuck in a situation. 5 years is better than 27 years. I gotta go. You guys have a good night. I'm out. Peace.